Welcome. Hi, my name is Kelly, and this is Maxwell. We'll get started in about a minute. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you're live here in Brentwood, Tennessee, hope everyone is well, doing well. So today's class, it's a fun class. We'll get fired up with strengthening the glutes and legs and focus on opening the hips. So it's a lot about hips today. I think you'll enjoy it. Let's get started on your mat. You can stay, Maxwell. Here. There's your chicken. Sit down. You want to sit with me? Sit right here. Sit. 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 Nope. Good. Oh, you're going to watch me. Hi. All right. So I'm on. Let me make sure this is not going to move. Maybe I'll put it right there. Let's see how that works on my pants. Maybe I'll go inside. There. All right. So let's begin. Shoulders roll back, up and back. And let's just do a twist to the right and then to the left. And do that again. Crossing your legs comfortably. And then fold forward. Reaching your arms forward as far as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Right there. Reach your fingers. And then walk it in. Reach up. Now twist to the right, put your hand on the outside of your leg and use that as resistance to turn or as leverage and turn. Take another deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale and reach your arms up. Let's twist the other way. Fingertips behind. Look over your shoulder. One more deep breath in, smoothly. Exhale that out. Inhale and reach. Now change the crossing of your legs. Put your hands behind, lean back, cross the opposite way. And you want to get your ankles underneath your knees or your thighs. Reach up and walk your hands forward. As far as you can. Hi, Maxwell. How are you? What's going on? Lift your head up and down. And then turn it right and left. I don't know if they can hear you breathing. I think they can. Walk it in. Now let's turn to the left. Look over your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale that out smoothly. Inhale, reach your arms. Then turn the other way. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, think a new day. Exhale, hands behind your hips. Uncross, put your feet together. Knees out to the side. New day, new beginnings. Reach for your ankles. Sitting up tall. Inner thigh stretching and hips. While you're sitting here, you can hinge forward with a flat back, and as you do that, I'm going to put on, make sure that we are on and everything is okay. Everything is okay. Yes. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Melanie and Charlene. Good. It's on. All right. So now uncross your legs and come onto your hands and your knees. Cat-cow a few times. So right here, put your hands on the floor and lower your belly down towards the mat. And then round up. And then lower down, look forward, and round up. So the thing to pay attention to in the simple cat-cow pose is to move the hips and the head at the same time. So the back and the head at the same time. So as your head comes down, your back rounds up. Same thing, as your belly lowers, your head lifts. Same thing, same pace. And round up, push into the floor, spread your fingers, press the hands into the floor, really get that stretch. Don't just do the movement. I want you to feel the stretch by pressing into your hands and the tops of your feet. Round up. Feels super good. And then lower down. We'll come back later to Gomukhasana or cow face pose in a normal position, seated position, and on your back, but also on your shin. So let's start that. So reach your right leg out straight, right there. And you want to square your hips, then bring your right knee on the other side of your left shin and push into the floor, reaching the hips back towards your heels. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. Put your knee down, extend the leg out straight. And now, like we did on Tuesday, bring your knee in like you're going to kiss your knee and bring it up and over and reach around the other side. Ha. And then sink your hips back. Now it's on the other side. Cow face pose. On your shins, lift up. Now bring that knee in like you're going to kiss it and extend it out straight. Flex your foot. Then point your toes, bring your knee under, behind, hook the knee behind, and then reach. Bring it in, extend that leg straight. One more time. Kiss your knee and reach it over, and then shift. Lift, bring it in, and then extend out straight. So right here, hold. Extend the left arm out straight. Breathe in, breathe out. Place your left hand down. Bring your right leg to the side. You can turn your toes towards in the direction you're moving in, and then bring it back. So my toes are turned out right there. Now set your foot down on the floor on the outside. And reach your arms or walk your arms out forward and sink your hips back. I'm pressing into the top of my foot on the floor, the left foot, and also my right foot on the side. I'm pressing the entire bottom of my foot on the floor. Breathe. Walk your hands in, extend the left arm out to the left. Reach your arm underneath and set your shoulder down. So your head is turning the direction of your leg this to the side, and your fingers are reaching for that right leg. If you want to, pick your right hand up and bring it around to the lower back. Open up your shoulder. Reach the right arm up, hand to the floor, push into the mat, lift up, hands on the floor, bring that leg out straight. Knee down. So set up again. Spread your hands, extend the left leg out straight, right there. And you want to straighten the leg, square your hips, right? So toes point towards the floor. Look back and see that's happening, right? I need a pedicure, or I need to paint my own toenails. Pull your abs in, bring your knee in, and hook behind on the other side of the right leg, and shift your hips back and reach the arms on your shins, cow face pose. And then knees, extend the leg straight, bring that leg in. I know it feels like you can't do it, but kiss your knee, and then stick that leg over on the other side. I tricked you. Now we're on the other side. Breathe. Come up, bring it in, pull it in, extend it out straight. That feels good. And then bring the knee, hook it up behind, and shift your hips back. Enjoying the movement. All right, extend. Let's do it one more time. Extend the leg, bring it in, And you can do it. No, you can do it. No, you can do it. And bring it over, set it down, and shift. And then come up. Good. Bring it in. Extend it out straight. Nice. Reach your right arm. There's your balance. Figure that out. Fingers pressing into the floor. So from your pinky to your thumb, helping your balance. The wider the base, the easier the balance. Hand on the floor. Now turn your toes out. Bring your leg to the side. Good. Now bring it back. Just a couple of times. Movement. Side. And then out. One more time. Side. Now set your foot down. So you're going to put your foot flat. Like that, right? Walk your hands forward and sink your hips back. So my chest is coming towards the mat. Press into your foot on the floor. All right there, good. Then walk your hands in. Here's where we're going to add that shoulder stretch. Reach the right arm up and thread it through. So you'll slowly bring your shoulder down to the floor and put your temple on the floor. Fingers point towards your foot, like that. I'm feeling that stretch all through my hip. And then lift your left hand up if you want to try and place it on the back of your lower back. Or reach around and grab your thigh over there. Breathing slowly, deeply, smoothly. Lift your arm up, hand to the floor, lift. Excellent. Walk your hands forward. Extend that leg out straight. Toes down, tucked under. Lift up your right leg. Downward facing dog. Here we are. Reaching your heels, pedal them. Right and then left. Let's start building some heat. The theme of the class. Breathe. What do you need to do to build some heat to get into this? All right, so let's come forward into plank. Inhale, 5 breaths. So lift your right leg, right foot, hover. Stretch or squeeze the left thigh, lower your right toes. Lift your left foot, hover. Squeeze, and then lower. Right, this is the 3rd breath. Exhale, left, inhale. Exhale, good. Shift forward, lower down. Sphinx pose. Put the top of your feet on the floor, forearms down. And let's have some tummy time. Press into the floor. Breathe in. So lift your navel off the floor, your belly button. Lift your belly button up. Press into the hands. Intensify it. Tuck your toes. You ready? Abs in first. Contract. Right? Pull them in. Then lift up your hips, your legs. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your knees down, child's pose. Reaching your arms forward, your belly's on top of your thighs or right between your thighs. Kind of move from side to side. And lift your head up, body up, coming into downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. Folding over, lengthen your head forward. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky. Hands together to your heart. Setting your intentions. Setting your intention for class today. Close your eyes. Feel your breath, inhaling. Fill the lungs. And then exhale. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale it out. Then reach up. And exhale, fold over. As you lengthen your head forward, go ahead and start to walk your hands out into plank. Lower down, cobra pose. Elbows draw in, shoulders away from your ears. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Extend the leg straight. Bend your knee again. Now make a circle with that kneecap. Rotating at the hip joint. 3 times one direction, then go the other direction 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg straight. Bring that right foot between your hands. Reach up, crescent pose. Inhale, arms go up. Then exhale, left hand down to the floor. Reach your right arm up, twist. Inhale. Then exhale, sweep your right hand underneath and tap your left thigh and straighten your right leg as much as you can. Then bend the right knee, twist to the right. Inhale, and then exhale 3 times. Touch. Straighten the right leg. Bend your knee and inhale, twist. Exhale, reach back. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Underneath. Good. Reach up. Inhale. Place your hands on the floor. Lift up your left foot off the floor, standing split. Tip your head over, nose to your knee. All right, so let's build some heat. We're going to do some handstand playful hops. Not coming to a handstand, but just hopping. So place your hands on the floor flat. Hop to the middle right there of the mat so you've got space. So my shoulders are over my wrists. My weight is in my hand, so you can test it out. Rise up on the ball of your right foot. And just sweep that left leg a couple of times. Have that leg straight. So the leg is straight. It's like a lever. And that lever is going to allow you to spring up and maybe hop and maybe hold it for a second or 2. Hop. So press into your hands. Do that 3 more times. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Excellent. Left leg back, right leg back, shift forward, vinyasa. Lower, lift up through, exhale back. Left leg up, inhale. Turn your toes out, bend your knee. Extend straight, and then bend your knee. Now hold that bend in the knee and make a rotation at the hip. 3, 2, 1. Other way. 3, 2, 1. Look forward, step your left foot through. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale your right hand down. Lift the left arm up. Inhale, look up at your hand if you can. And then sweep through, straighten your forward leg, the left leg, tap your thigh and twist. Inhale. Exhale, reach underneath and twist. Or tap the thigh and then twist. Inhale. Exhale, sweep underneath. One more time. Inhale. Be sure to straighten your leg as much as you can. Exhale. Good. Place your hands on the floor. Standing split. So in standing split, you want to point your toes, reach that leg up as high as you can, bring your nose to your knee, if you can. Then walk your hands forward, hop to the middle of the mat, right there. Even if you're just coming up like a hair off the floor, that's what I want you to do. But know that your weight needs to be shifted forward, so you can kind of test that out by coming up onto the ball of your foot. And then look between your thumbs. That's the other point. Very important, where your drishti or where your gaze is. Look between the thumbs. So remember, the left leg is bent, it's a spring. The right leg is a lever, straight. So sweep that leg a few times and feel that straight leg. And then bend your left knee and hop 5 times. 4, push into your hands. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Leg down. Vinyasa. Beautiful. Creating some fire in your body. Exhale back. downward facing dog. Continuing with that theme, look forward. I want you to bend your knees. So bent knee, downward facing dog, hop to the center of the mat. And you can stay up on your heels. Your knees on the outside of your legs. Spring back to a bent knee, downward dog. So similar strength placement or weight placement on your hands. Spring forward and look forward. Do it back. So froggy hops. Do it 3 more times. 3, 2, 1 more. And stay. Heels to the floor, bring your feet out. The wider your feet are, the easier this is. Yogi squat, elbows to the inside of your knees, hands to your heart. Now make a rotation, or make a fist and then rotate at the wrist joint. Good job. Both directions. Hands to your heart. Now press into your heels, lift up, reach up, standing tall. Keep your feet the way they are. Hands to your heart, bend your knees, squatting down. Again, push it to your heels, lift up all the way. Just try, bring it down. Widen your feet if you need to. That'll make it easier. Lift up. 3 more. And lift. Excellent. Bring it down. Inhale up. Push. 1 more time. And up. Bring your arms to your sides. Heel toe your feet closer together. Step to the front of your mat. The top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Separate your feet hip width. Exhale, fold with a flat back. Lengthen your head forward. Step back, plank. Hover the right foot. Exhale, lower. Hover the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Right foot. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Left foot. Inhale. Exhale now. Take a deep breath in. Shift forward. Exhale, lower. Up dog or cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg. Lift it up. Turn your toes out. Bend your knee. So this is opening the hip, the thigh. Rise up onto your right fingertips if you can, and just kind of play with that balance. If you want to shift, place your foot on the other side, reach up and over your ear, half wheel pose, or rock star. Feel like a rock star. Bam. Exhale your right hand to the floor, lift your right leg up. Step your right foot through, warrior 2, heel to the floor, inhale up. Right there. Everybody set up. Knee over your ankle. So you're going to reach that knee to the side. Try to get that thigh close to parallel to the floor. All right. Nice. Relax your shoulders. Reach up and over. Hand behind thigh. Looking up. And then sweep over. Side angle. Go ahead and just set up right here. Straight sides. Arm over. So in other words, you don't want to round. You want to straighten the body. And then reach up and over. So if you go lower than that position, you're lowering your shoulder or your body towards the thigh. Like that. Straighten the sides. 1 more time, reverse. Good. All right, so now coming to half moon. Place your hand on your thigh first, hand on your hip. Open up your body to the side. Reach your right hand for the floor. Slide your left foot in. And then lift your left leg. Breathe. So you're opening your body to the side. Reach your left arm up. Flex your foot. Breathe. Inhaling. And then exhaling. And then look down at your foot. Hands on the floor. So square your hips to the floor. Hop to the middle. Playing again. Playtime. Hands on the floor. Spread your fingers. This time just do 3 hops. So remember the left leg is straight, right leg bends, and hop. Look between the thumbs. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Now, walk your hands back to your foot, wherever you landed. Bend your left knee or right knee and sit. Shin on the floor. Twisting. Seated twist. Look forward, shoulders back. Grab your leg, or reach around the leg, and turn. Looking over, looking behind. And then look forward. Nice job. We're going to come out the same way we came in. Try to do that without putting your hands down. Just try. Lift. Use your strength. Hands on the floor. Lift up your left leg. Stretch it back behind you. Tuck your toes. 3-limb dog, right leg up. Vinyasa if you'd like. Or go to downward dog. Up. And then exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Lift your left leg up. Inhale. Turn your toes out. Reach the heel towards the opposite glute. Straighten your arms. Parallel the arms. That right elbow is going to try to bend. Straighten that. Then maybe you want to come up onto your fingertips and then flip this over. Foot on the floor. Rock star. Bam. You can look up or look down at your hand. Press into your fingers. You're doing great. Exhale, your hand to the floor. Lift your left leg up. Left leg through, warrior 2. Right there, all the way up and over the rainbow. Palms facing down. You want to keep bringing that knee back. Press into your feet. Squeeze those legs together. Meaning energetically, of course. Now, reverse warrior. Hand behind the thigh. Maybe breaking a sweat, and then side angle. Up and over. So right here, straighten your sides, set that upright, knee over your ankle, and keep your hips where they are, reverse. So don't lift up as you transition to the back. Keep the knee over the ankle. Then side angle. Maybe you can go lower here. Side towards the thigh. Straighten the sides, reach up and over the ear. Good, reverse. Half moon pose. So hand on the floor, slide your right foot in, lift it up, whoop, get your balance. I'm feeling that left leg working. Right leg up, flex your foot, right arm up, open your body to the side. Breathe. Then bring your hand down, square your hips to the floor, your shoulders, toes pointing down, and flex palms flat on the floor, hop to the middle. And then remember, the left leg is your spring and your right leg is your straight lever leg. Press into the hands, look between the thumbs, hop 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. And walk your hands back to your foot. Bend your knees together, knee on the outside of your ankle, and sit down. Here's your twist, seated twist. So sitting up tall, reach around and grab your leg, pull that leg into your body so you can use that to turn. Just enough. Don't aggravate your SI joint by overturning here. Breathe in and breathe out. So you want to smooth out your breathing, focus in on your breath. And then look forward, coming out the same way we came in. Lift, hands on the floor. Extend that right leg, reach it back, tuck your toes under, 3-limb dog. And vinyasa if you'd like. I'm going to do it with you. Shift, and then lower. Lift up through, exhale back, downward facing dog. And before you get too comfortable, bend your knees, look forward between your thumbs, hop to the middle. And then press into your hands, hop back, bent knee, downward dog. Do it again. 5, 4, good. 3, soft landing. Come on, do it again. 2, 1 more. And again, heels down, or get that mat up underneath your heels and lift your hands up, make a fist. Superman. Now rotate your wrists both directions. All right, so now elbows on the inside of your knees. Let's twist. Left hand down right in front of your left foot. Reach the right arm up. Draw the shoulder back. Just enough. Don't go too far here. Good. Now bring that hand down. I remember a time when go to the opposite side. I thought this was the most awkward, difficult stretch right here. So your hand is pressing and reaching the opposite arm. You can look down to make that easier on your neck. Put your hand on the floor. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to fold over. So press into your feet and forward fold. Now squat to your heels, glutes to your heels, hands to your heart. Press into your heels, press into your toes, the balls of your feet. Lift up all the way up. And then squat down. Try to go that low again. We're doing that 5 times. And this is 4. Do it again. Come on. 3. Knees go the same direction as your toes. Integrity in the legs. Don't just be flimsy in your joints. Or it's called hanging out in your joints. Don't hang out in your joints. Integrity into the legs. I think we have 2 more. 1 more. Up. It's easy to let those knees wobble, especially as it gets tougher. Bring the arms to your sides. Pick your shoulders up and roll them back. Let's stand right in the center and balance. So a hip opener outside of your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Reach your arms forward. Bring your right leg up and over your left and tuck the toes down. All right, so then reach your your right arm underneath your left. So right arm under left, right leg over left. That's it. All right, we got it right. Sneak those toes around the back if you can. Put your palms together. Point your elbows forward. Reach the forearms away from you. Abs contracted, sink down lower. Eagle pose. Lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. This will be familiar later on in the class. Good. Now lift up. Bring your knee up. Reach your arms to the sides and up. Extend the leg forward. Put your hand underneath the thigh if you need to, like right here. Toes pointing up. Inhale up. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. And then exhale and lower. A little bit of fire right there. Arms down. Chair pose. Left leg up and over. Touch down on the other side. Get your balance. And so I'm squeezing my legs in towards each other. And you want to try to square your hips as much as you can. Reach your left arm underneath your right. And then pick your toes up if you can off the floor and balance. Sneak them behind if you can. And then lower down more. And as you lower, reach the forearms. Right there. Point your pointer fingers, point the elbows forward, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Abs contracted. Good. Arms side. Lift up your knee. Arms up. Flex your foot. Reach it forward. Again, hands under here. Point your toes up. Get your balance. And then reach up. 3, 2, straighten the left leg. 1, and then lower down. Excellent. Reach down. All right, let's come to your knees. So on your shins, look forward, hands at your hips. Camel pose, Ustrasana. We'll do a camel, and then
we'll do half camel pose or Ardha Ustrasana. Bring your hands to the lower back right there. Just kind of press and lean back. Now look forward. Make sure your knees are comfortable. You want to, if you need to, you can double up your mat, right? Like that, or whatever. I'm comfortable in mine. I've got enough cushion, but make yours comfortable, okay? Hands behind the back, fingertips pointing up towards your blades, right? If that's too much, you can point your fingers towards the back of the knees. But if you can, do this. Give your hands that stretch, the wrist that stretch right here. And then press into the back, lean your shoulders back, and look up. If you want to, reach down and grab your ankles. Otherwise, stay right here. Breathe in. An invigorating pose. One more breath. Exhale and look forward. Good. All right. Bring your right foot forward. So it's kind of like a lunge position, right? And then shift your hips forward. Reach up. Inhale. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Bring your left hand back behind your thigh and lean your shoulder back. Ardha Ustrasana, half camel pose. Shift your hips forward. Breathe. Leaning your head back. Don't drop the head back, but just leaning the head back. Breathe. Don't reach for your ankle. No need to do that. Just right here. Hand at your lower back or at your thigh. Good. Now look forward. And let's change sides. All right, so bring your knee down, opposite foot down, over, forward. First, shift forward, because think when we're in full-on camel pose, you bring the hips forward and you lean back, right? So, same thing, hips forward. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and behind at your hamstring or the lower back. Breathe. And I'm pressing into the top of my foot, right? Breathe. Shoulder back. Feeling that stretch deeply in the hip. Super good hip opener. Good. Now look forward. Before you move, take a deep breath in. Then exhale. Bring your knees down. Hands on the floor. Let's flow through Dancing Warrior before we come to some seated poses, seated hip opener poses, okay? Hands on the floor, tuck your toes, lift your knees. It's a little flow. Inhale, right leg up, turn your toes out, bend your knee, flip this over if you'd like to. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, unflip, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, side angle, up and over, exhale, reverse, and then coming to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Lift your leg, balance, flex your foot, believe in yourselves, turn your gaze side or up. Beautiful. Now, face the mat, hands on the floor, palms on the floor, hop to the center. Hands look between your thumbs and spring up 3 times. 2 and 1. And then extend that leg back and the right leg. Vinyasa. Up. Exhale back. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg up. Let's do the other side. And turn your toes out. Bend your knee. Rock star. On your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward. Warrior two. Into reverse. Exhale. Inhale. Side angle. Exhale. Reverse. Exhale. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Open the body to the side. Exhale your hand to the floor. Look down. Hop to the center. Hands on the floor flat. Look between the thumbs. Spring up 3 times. 3. Do it again. And then legs back. Last vinyasa. Up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Before you get too comfortable, look forward. Bend your knees, spring. Look forward, spring back. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Bring it back. And then forward, good. Heels down, Malasana. As you're recovering, intense pose, peak pose. Hands on the floor. Lift your hips slightly, knees behind the triceps. Squeeze in, round your back, look between the thumbs, then gaze forward. Pick your feet up, crane pose. And then set your feet down, beautiful job. Rock back onto your heels, sit behind, extend the legs out straight, reach your arms up. Beautiful. Exhale. Facing the viewer or the screen. Nice work. Maybe get a sip of water right here. Set up, get comfortable. Cow face pose, seated. So remember we did the kneeling cow face pose. So same concept. You're gonna bring one knee on top of the other and your feet kind of parallel. So notice this is that same type position. Sit up tall. Really feel that on your hips when you're seated, don't you? Maybe even more one than kneeling or supine. Good. So sit up tall. Inhaling and exhaling. So you want to try to get those knees one on top of the other, but don't force that. You don't want to hurt your hips. We're just trying to massage them, massage the joint by stretching. Inhale and reach. And you're going to bring your right arm low behind your back and the left arm hand pat your back. Pat, pat, pat. There you go. Give yourself a pat for being here and for movement today. You're doing fantastic. Now if you can, reach for your fingers and grab. There you are. Breathe. Inhaling. And then maybe you can lean forward. There's your hips. Flat back. Maybe you can reach down further. Breathe. Point your elbows, opposite directions. And then you're going to start to lift. Inhaling up and unwind your fingers. You got to reach out to the side first and get your shoulders into their sockets. And then reach up. Good. Now, grab your feet, press into the feet, press your legs down, sit up tall. And then hands behind. Now you're going to rock back, rock back, rock back. And extend the legs out straight and slap them out. Keep that. You can make that noise. All right. Bring your legs one on top of the other. Gomukhasana. It's one of my favorite yoga words. Cow face pose. So, knees, feet out parallel away from each other. So the idea, I think, is that it looks like cow ears or something like that. Make sure I'm in the viewer. I'll scoot back a little bit. If you bring your heels closer to your glutes, it makes it easier on your hips. So do that if you need to. Otherwise, right here. And take it in. Soften into the pose. Yes, I know, softening is hard. Those are opposites. Inhale and reach up. Okay, so now you're going to bring your left hand behind your back. Right hand pat your back. Pat, pat, pat. I know I might be opposite of you. I think I am opposite of you. That's okay. In the viewer, we're not opposite as far as the side.
All right, so then maybe try to reach for your fingers. Point your elbow up, point your elbow down. Inhale, straighten your spine, grow tall. And then just try to lean. This is my harder side. Inhaling, exhaling. Breathe in, breathe out, soften. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And then reach down and reach up and then out to the side. There you go. Hands to your feet. Grab your feet. Hug them with your hands. Sit up tall. You're doing great. Hold on. And then lean back. Extend the legs out. Oh, slap them out. Keep that going. It feels good on your calves probably. Great. All right. So now slide your feet down towards the front of your mat so you can lie down supine. Make sure you can see me. Although you can just listen to my cue. Head flat on the floor. Q, C-U-E. Not Q-U-E-U-E. Legs up. Glad we got that squared away. Lift up your shoulder blades and then set them down so your shoulders are spread apart. Separate your legs. Hands on the insides of your thighs. Press your hands into the thighs and press your thighs towards your hands. And breathe. Flex your feet. Turn your heels slightly up. Now, use your hands and bring those legs together. Cross your right in front of your left. So your right thigh crosses. If that's impossible, cross your shins. But I want you to try to cross your thigh in front of the other. All right, so then let your feet come to the side. Cow face, right? Reach for your right foot and your left foot. You may have to lift your head to do that. Then try to settle your back on the floor and bring your feet parallel with each other. Notice what you're feeling. And then you're just going to kind of pull just slightly on your feet. Don't let your feet sickle. Keep them straight, the ankles. Good. Now, release your feet. Extend the legs up and bring them out. Here, hands support. Turn your heels up a little, toes down, or you can press out. Resist that. Straighten your legs though, you guys. Legs straight. Flex your feet. Then using your hands on the outside of your legs, guide the legs together, then cross the left over the right. The thigh, preferably shins, if that's not possible, like that, right? So it all depends on your hips. And then reach and grab your feet. Lower back on the floor, back of your head on the floor. So don't lift your chin. You want to have your chin neutral. So the really flat part of the back of your head. Feet parallel, pull the heels or the feet towards you, towards the floor. There's your hips. Lower back on the floor. Yes. Cow face pose on your back. Good. Now let your feet go. Let them go, let them go, let them go. And pull your knees into your chest. Legs up straight. Lower your right leg to the floor. Bend your left knee and pull it in. So flex your feet. And then extend this leg up straight, the left leg straight. So that we were standing and doing this posture. You can pull bring your hands behind your hamstring and pull the leg in. Or calf, pull the leg in. Or toes, pull your leg in. Lower back on the floor. . Now let's take this to a twist. Bend your knee, hand on the outside of your leg. I'm going to move my mic so I don't hurt it. Bring the knee across the body over to the right. And your foot can hover in space or set your foot on the floor. Then reach your left arm over to the left. There's your nice QL muscle stretch. I love this stretch. Hip stretch, IT bend stretch. If you want to extend that left leg straighter, but then smooth out your breathing right here in this twisting position. Your breathing's going to get a little constricted. So here's where you hone in on that and you try to manage your breathing as you hold the pose. And breathing is important because it helps you relax the body, your central nervous system. Bend your knee and lift up your legs, settle your lower back onto the floor, leveling your hips, and rotate your knee around to the outside, and then rotate the other way. And now extend both legs up straight. Lower your left leg, bring your right knee into your chest. Pull it in, hug that leg in. And then as you do that, notice what's happening with your left leg. Is it lifting up? Probably, because you may have tight hip flexors. Most people do. So I want you to extend that leg straight. Press your calf to the floor. Flex your foot. Pull the right knee in strongly. Your lower back should be on the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. And then extend that leg up straight. So like we did when we were standing, hand behind the thigh, pull the leg in, or calf, pull it in, or toes, pull it in. Straighten your leg. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Worth the time in the hold. Breathe in, breathe out. Again. Start to bend your right knee, pull the knee into your chest. Reach your right arm to the right first, then bring the leg over to the left, and turn your gaze over to the right, so the opposite direction of your leg. Hover the foot in space or the air, or put your foot on the floor, but keep your shoulders on the floor. If your shoulder lifts up, then you need to open or lift the foot up. Shoulders on the floor first. Look over, so you give the neck a twist. Smooth out your breathing. And if you can, extend that leg straight. You can use your hand. Hand to just allow the leg to hold to the side. Take another deep breath in. Through the nose, and then exhale, bend your knee, and then settle your lower back onto the floor. Let your hips level. The knee goes out to the side and around. And then before we're done, happy baby pose. Bring your knees into your chest. We'll have 2 minutes for Shavasana. Reach for your feet. Rock from side to side. Happy baby. There you go. All right, so begin to let your legs go. Extend your right leg to the right corner, right heel to the right corner, left heel to the left corner. And then extend your arms on the floor. Lift your shoulders up and set them down evenly. Lift your head up, set your head down. Kind of flop your legs a little bit, set them down evenly. Let your feet fall out naturally to the angle that your hips allow. And close your eyes, 5 breaths. guided meditation, focusing on your breath. Bring your awareness to the space between your brow as you inhale. And then exhale. Bring your awareness to the jaw. Inhaling. And then exhaling. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Inhaling. Exhaling. Bring your awareness to your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your awareness to your ankles and feet. Inhaling. And then exhale. Now bring the awareness to your awareness to the entire backside of your body on the mat. Feeling the grounding, gravity pulling you in, gravity leveling or balancing you, pulling you into the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And now not controlling your breathing, but just bringing your awareness to your body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. You can open and close your hands. Move your toes at the same time. Feel your extremities, your legs and your arms. And then start to slide your feet flat onto the floor, bending your knees, rock your knees side to side. Then rock your knees over to one side and roll over to your side and keep rolling and coming up to a seated position. Crossing your legs like we did in the beginning of class. And reach up, inhaling, look up at your hands over your head. Bring the edge of the hands to the mind's eye, the third eye. Make a connection, a light touch. And thanks and in gratitude. The light in me honors the light in you, the edge of the hands to the heart. You can bow your chins. Feel the back of the neck stretch. Turn your head right and left. Good. The light in me honors the light in you. Take care of yourselves and everyone. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'd love to hear your comments or ask me any questions. So thank you for showing up and for moving with me. That's awesome. You did a great job. I'll see you again. Tomorrow is strength day. First thing, weights, and then boot camp. So it'll be a good one, okay? So stay tuned. I'll see you later. Go and check out my website if you haven't. I've made lots of changes and things are happening. I'm growing, or I'm making lots of changes as I learn. So lots to learn, right? Never ending. So thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.